Hello, I'm 38 and I'm a virgin, and I was institutionalized from 6th grade to 11th grade to 18. What happened was my dad got a new job and I got sent to a middle school where I had no friends at all. And I acted out for attention because I was just so blasted lonely and no one was talking to me and stuff. And they labeled me emotionally disturbed because of that. And then they put me in a one-on-one classroom where I really wasn't allowed to have friends or any playtime with them anyways. And I had to eat lunch in the classroom with no one to talk to or anything because that was against emotional disturbed protocol. And then I acted out even more, and then I ran outside the school building and picked a cigarette off the ground and tried to smoke it. And then they thought I was eating dirt or something, and they sent me to this hospital. I guess I should keep the name secret in case I get sued or something. I don't know. And I liked it there. There was a girl with an invisible dog. I know, right? And she was really pretty, but she pranked me and she put sugar in my bed, sugar packets, and a note from Satan saying if you snort these, you'll get really good powers or some shit like that. I gave it to staff. And then after the 2 weeks ended, I went to a hellhole called Marion. Scratch that. We're not going to finish that name. I was beaten there and I was molested there. And, well, molested without penetration. I learned to be a witch there. Because when we went on outings, I bought a lot of spell books and stuff. And I've been practicing ever since, but I strayed off the Wiccan path. I now believe in God, but still practice magic. I know that makes me a freaking hypocrite to you guys. And let's see. They put me on a medicine that made me fat. See, I was skinny before I went to Marion and stuff. And it also made me very hungry. They also took me off my Dexedrine, which is street for speed. On the street, it's called speed, yes. And then I went to Cumberland Hospital where I was beaten and molested without penetration again. And I don't know how long I was there, but it was a living hell. The doctor said, an autistic that wants a girlfriend don't make me laugh. And all that. His name, well, I can't say his name because I don't want to get sued. And let's just forget the hospital, I didn't say where it was anyway, so I guess I can't get sued for that. It's just some old Cumberland hospital, any old Cumberland hospital, no one knows what it is. And then I went to Grafton and was beaten and molested there without penetration. Had a roommate that stole all my stuff, and when I tried to get it back, he beat the living shit out of me. And after that, they put me in another room with a kid who loves to punch balls. and I hated that. Then after that, I got my own room, just played Super Nintendo, kept to myself, and then I got moved to this place called Semi-Independence, and it was kind of fun for a while. And they made me go to a group home school, I guess you could call it, where the teachers really didn't give a damn about your learning disability. They just passed or failed you, and they really didn't help you at all. And after that, I pretty much went homeless because they ran out of funding and couldn't keep me after 11th grade, after I completed 11th grade somehow in hell, I don't know. I don't even think they really taught you how to do that, honestly. And after being homeless for a while, I was taken to Maine by my parents and put in this apartment in Augusta, where my next door neighbor stole my keys and practically framed me when the inspection came up. So I got evicted because of that. And after that, I went to this place in Rumford and met the wrong crowd of people who pretended to be my friends until Christmas Eve. They went and stole my PlayStation 2, or blatantly took it from me and said they're selling it and there's nothing I could do about it. So I cut my thumb, wrote their name in blood in the wall, and they called the police and had me arrested, saying I was sparking all kinds of suicide threats. And then I got locked into another hospital for a whole year, where it was a living hell. No one wanted to talk to me. No one wanted to do anything with me. And then this guy at the hospital, he was staff, right? He noticed that I was getting out soon, so he told me to call this person, and I did. And after that, I spent quite a few years on the farm and stuff. And then it got shut down because it was exploiting mentally ill people. And after that, I went back to Virginia to meet my biological mom, who I never knew to begin with. And then after that, she got scared of me because I was too affectionate and just wanted a hug, and she didn't like hugs, I guess. I don't know. And then the family just deteriorated and fell apart, so I was stuck in this place. And I was stuck in this apartment built into housing or some shit. It was away from everything, a mile to the store, basically, and it was really far away from the main town and stuff, and I felt trapped there, and then I would never get friends there because I couldn't go to any places to hang out or anything. So I met these people online, and they introduced me to their friend, who convinced me to go to West Virginia with them, and I did. And that turned out to be a real nightmare because he beat the living shit out of me every day and ate all my food, paid for nothing at all. He didn't even pay rent, nor did he have an income. And he didn't let me use his food stamps either. He was a freaking freeloader. And then one day, he held a knife to my throat in my own hand and told me he's not going to kill me. I'm going to kill myself. That's what he told me. I'm going to kill myself. Me, being me. Because he was holding it in my hand against my throat. He said that he's a good person and that good people don't want me around anymore and that I need to kill myself. Before this, he was always waking me up by choking my neck all the time, and I always fought him off from doing that. And after that, I went to Beckley to live with other freeloading roommates who never paid for anything and bitched when I ate their food, even though I was paying all the rent, and it wasn't even HUD rent either. But I wasn't the only one eating their food. Their son was literally eating their food too. He was smoking pot and got the munchies in the middle of the night and always eating their food. I didn't do that. All I asked for was supper when they cooked it. Only 1 meal a day. That's not much considering I'm paying all the damn rent and the bills. I provided them internet. They didn't have to pay for it. And all they did was talk about crack and invite stray people off the street to sleep. There were like freaking 15 people in that damn house. And then I moved to North Carolina, where I was used for money. And yeah, this guy on HUD, he was charging people full rent, like $400 a person in this HUD apartment. And he said if we do anything he don't like, he could get us kicked to the street because that's how HUD works. You don't get a 30-day pass to stay there or anything like that. And then he got kicked out of his apartment for beating his wife brutally to death, but he never did touch me. I mean, not to death. To almost death, I guess. Her jaw was wired shut and such, and she had a real black eye and stuff. And then we had to stay in this other apartment, and I got my Medicare paid for, my premium, and I got back pay, and they manipulated me to spending 80% of my damn income on them. Not only that, they didn't ring stuff out at the checkout and told me I owed them $50 for that little trick that could have landed me in prison. And after that, I moved to some other person who wanted to control all the stuff I order and stuff, because she didn't believe I could change and all that. So I moved back to the people who were taking advantage of me. And then after that, I got rescued and brought to New Jersey, where I joined an incel Discord and figured I'm an incel, so what the fuck, might as well. And then I got banned from the Discord that I was in, because some girl thought because of my voice, because what I'm saying, anything I say, it don't matter because of my voice and my looks, I'm automatically a pedophile. Well, I am not a pedophile. I date girls from 18 to... I don't think there is a limit. Fuck it. Actually, I don't even date girls. No girl will give me a chance, and no girl probably will. So, that's my life story, other than the fact I joined another incel Discord, where I'm the LOL cow of the server, because I'm autistic and retarded, basically. So, yeah. That's my life story. Hope y'all like it. Bye.